Morning guys, another video today, quite a decent one. The lady's daughter contacted me to say that her mother's garden in our the front and back of her house was quite a mess. Sadly her husband passed away a few years ago, so they've not been able to keep on top of it. So I've been asked to come in today and give it a clean for the winter, because obviously it's going to be really slippy. It doesn't look as if it's been cleaned for quite a few years. There's quite a bit of stuff that needs moved. So there's like plant pots and benches, tables and chairs, little ornaments. So a lot of moving involved. But unfortunately, my labourer, he called in sick today. He's got quite a few health problems. It's quite a shame for him, to be honest with you. But there's just no way he could come in today. So unfortunately, I'm on my own to move all this stuff about. But I don't mind it. So I'll just let you have a wee look at what we're doing today, and then I'll let you know what's been happening recently with my side of things. There's a wee update on the stuff that I bought. If anybody watched the video on the stuff that I bought for the winter, I actually sent some of it back. I sent the roof scraping stuff back and bought something else because I think it's going to be a better investment. So I'll let you see what we're working with today. So we've got this front patio area. It's basically, I'll show you from this angle. As you can see, quite a mess. There's a lot of plants, a lot of little ornaments that will need moved. And then as we work round the back, you've got this area here. You see a lot of weeds, a lot of moss growing in the joints, a lot of plant pots again. Bins, where the bins go, you can see quite messy. And as we come round here, we've got all this area, more monoblock. And then down here, patio, little area next to the shed, and little paths. So all in all, it's going to be a busy morning, busy day. I don't have anything else on today. A couple of sanding jobs, but nothing major. I've got a wee update with my van. I got it sign rated, so my old Peugeot, I got some signage put on it, just for anyone that's not been checking my social medias. I think it just makes it better advertising. And as I say, looks great. I put a roof rack on it, a set of ladders that I bought, so it means that I can do gutters, anything like that. I've got the gutter vac obviously, but you still need ladders when you're doing gutter vacuum and stuff, because you need to go up and check. Sometimes you knock end caps off, etc. So I'm going to get set up. I'm using a tripod today, so I'm going to get set up and get everything ready to go. Start moving what I need. I think I'm going to work out the back first and work my way to the front. I just think it's going to be easier to do it that way. I don't know what the drainage is going to be like out here, but we'll see how we go. So I'll get set up, get my water tank starting to fill, and then we'll get back to you. guys, so quite a bit of a workout for the first part before we even started to clean. So look at all that. All in the centre on the grass. As I say, some of these are solid. I'll need to just work round them if I can. But I'm just about to start the cleaning process at the back. I don't know how the drainage is looking, and I've stupidly not brought my gutter vac, which isn't the best idea, so could be another one of those days, I'm afraid, but we'll just need to wait and see. So I'm just going to get set up now. I'll start cleaning the monoblock, work my way down the bottom, and then I'll leave the front area to after we're done out here. So be back with you in a second. Right guys, that's the first area cleaned, or that block. A lot of difference. There's quite a lot of paint here, white paint. Sorry, just there, but I've managed to get most of it off, which is a good result. So I'm going to make a start down the bottom. What I'm going to do is start cutting in. I'm just going to cut in and then use the surface cleaner on any areas that I can. I think it'll be quicker. But I'm just going to do all the edges and stuff, so we'll make a start down here in a second. Right guys, so I never filmed all that because I'm a bit worried about my battery running out of my phone. So I done just basically all the cutting in, all the lines, get rid of all the moss in between the grooves all the way down. As you can see here, I've just cut all the lines on all the squares, all the bits of slabs. So now I'm going to get the surface cleaner set up, go through it all with the surface cleaner, and then get it a rinse. I have managed to fix my ball valve, which means that I don't need to, sorry, this tripod's knackered already. So I don't need to switch my machine off to change between my surface cleaner and my lance, which is a good thing. I also replaced the O-ring inside the lance for the bottom of the turbo nozzle, and literally within 10 minutes it's popped again. So it's a complete waste of time. I don't know if it's the wrong O-rings I'm buying or they're just not good enough quality. So I'm just going to get set up, surface cleaner, get this done, get it rinsed, and then move around the front. It's going to be a long day, I think. So Right guys, that's most of the clean done in the back. Well, it's all done. Yeah, as I say, I never filmed all the surface cleaning. This my battery's running low on my phone. I'm trying to get the full job in today. It's just been rather easy, to be honest with you. It's took me 49 minutes, and that's including moving the garden furniture. So, not too bad. I don't know how the rinse is going to go, but I'm looking down the bottom of the garden for drainage, but you know me, issues with drainage, it does my head in. As I say it in every video, it's the worst part of this job is the drainage. And even if I had my gutter vac, there's far too much water to be trying to get rid of. So we'll see how it goes, but it's not looking good so far for the drainage, but I'll just let you see. You get this corner, all pooling. This is all clean, it just needs rinsed obviously, but the full garden's been cleaned. That's all clean, just needs rinsed. It's full of black spot though, covered in black spot. So we'll need to get a lot of chemical down. The top monoblock areas came up nice, just needs rinsed obviously, but all in all, not bad for just under an hour's work. Well, 50 minutes of work. So I'm going to get my twin land set up, give it a rinse, see how we go with drainage, see if I can find any little areas that I can wash the water into. I'm thinking of taking one of these, like it's got edging, so you'll see here there's edging around the area. So my thinking is, if I remove this, if I can remove this, I can wash all the dirty water into these stones. But I don't know how easy that'll be to come out. I'm going to try, but that's an option because I can't see a drain. So we'll get cracking on with that, and I'll let you see the process. Right guys, that's the first rinse done, well, partly done. I say, oh, you can see massive difference already, just on the monoblock alone. I never filmed doing the pathways and stuff, but see, when you do a while in this job, you'll always find little knacks and little tricks that will help you with like drainage areas. So like, I've cleared all that. As you can see, it's all different shades, but it's covered in black spot. So we'll need to get a chemical treatment down on that. The paths aren't too bad, to be honest with you, but I'm going to treat them anyway. So I found a wee knack. There's always a little, you always just look about in this job and see if you can find an area. So I don't know if you can see here, there's a wee area, a gap in the block here. So it's perfect for drainage. So I've just been draining all the rubbish, dirty water into that area. And as you see, it's just a slight rinse. The first one, you're trying to get most of the dirt off, put your chemical down, and then your second rinse is where you'll get mostly every bit of dirt away. But that's an absolute godsend, that little area. I thought I was going to be struggling today, but it's came up lovely so far. Wee bit of pulling there, but as I say, the water's just washing over the top of these little grooves, so when I'm using the pressure, so we're on to a winner, thank God. So I'm going to get the chemical down in the back garden. Leave it to dwell while I start working round the front. I'm going to leave it a good while, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, just to let it take effect on those red concrete tiles. So that's the plan going forward. So I'll get set up for chemical. I'm going to use a watering can on the patio area, the red patio area. I'll use a watering can. I'll probably do 3 litres of hypo and 7 litres of water. Just see how we go with that. It's a 10 litre watering can I've got, so we'll see how we go with that. If it's not strong enough, then I'll maybe do a neat treatment. But I'm going to use the X-Jet for the monoblock in the other areas round about the garden. So I'll get set up for that. Get back to you. See, decent, nice and foamy, load of surfactant, keep the revs really low and turn the pressure down as low as it will go. Well, quite low. You only really need about 50-60 bars of pressure for that. So the surfactant, the bleach is down on the patio area. It's starting to work already, but I'm going to leave it a good 40 minutes just to see all that's done. So I'm going to move around the front, make a start and leave this, come back down, rinse it, and that way I'll probably get a decent bit of the front done as well. Hey guys, we've got a lot of stuff to move from this front area, so I'm going to just move the bins out onto the street. So a lot of these plant pots are really brittle, like they're wet and broken. So I'm going to try my best to move what I can, but I'll just need to work round any of the damaged ones. I see that's the bin area, really dirty. So I'm going to just do my best to work round what I can, move whatever I can. As I say, there's a lot of stuff being moved today. It's probably the worst one I've done, to be honest with you, with moving things. So we're going to get this cleaned, this area cleaned, and then we'll start moving all of this stuff to get the front done. Drainage looks quite good here, to be honest with you, but I might be jinxing myself with saying that. So that's the plan going forward. We're going to start, get that cleaned, get the front all cleaned, just leave the chemical to dwell for as long as possible. So we'll get set up and ready to go. Hey guys, I can only apologise, I'm not able to film any of the front area. My battery's about to die on the phone, so I've actually cleaned it. I've just put the chemical down. As you can see, it's all clean. But I've got 18% battery left in my phone, so I'm going to try and film me rinsing down the back garden and show you the patio area. So I'm just going to crack on just now. I really need to try and buy a GoPro, as the battery in this iPhone's terrible. So I'm going to get a quick rinse video of the front. Like you see that I've rinsed the front down. Got 14% battery left in this thing, so I'm hoping I can get the rinse done and then show you the before, show you the after. So I'll set it up now. Right, so that's me finished. Quite a bit of, just a wee bit of excess water on top of the sorry, sometimes you get little weeds that stick out the ground that the nozzle hasn't got rid of. So you need to just go around and pull them out if you can. So done the front, done the side of the house, done the back. Obviously I couldn't film it all, but I'll let you see. But there's still some excess water on the top that I'm going to brush. So you can see, but it's completely different. Look at that to what it was. But as I say, this excess water here, I'm going to brush it away. But I've got 8% battery in my phone, so I'm just trying to get it in the video before my battery dies. But it's an absolute beautiful job yet again. So we got here at 9:30 and it's now 3:30. I've still got to rinse the street down. As I say, look at the excess, it's just pooling, water pooling everywhere. But I've cleaned the full area. This is red paint, I can't get it off in the nozzle. I've tried, even the nozzle won't move it. In the bin area, all clean. Then we come on to the block paving at the back. Looking beautiful. Yes, I say I couldn't move that big plant. I worked round about these ones, I moved them to the side and then just moved them back. But I think you can agree, it's a massive difference in that area. So we'll head down the steps. Steps are completely done. Round this side. all the way down here. I'm going to come back tomorrow to sand the monoblocks. I'm just going to leave everything on the grass. And look at that. Look at what that looked like this morning compared to now. I had to do a couple of passes with a brush and bucket just to get rid of most of the black spot, but there's still a little bit left over. But as I say, you could be there all day fighting with that, but the customer's happy with it, I'm happy with it. So move down to the bottom, all this area done, all in there, all done. What a difference. I couldn't move that greenhouse, it's tied to the fence and there's a knot in the cable, but I didn't want to cut it, so I had to just walk round it, lift it up and stuff. So, but everything's rinsed down, all down the back here. Get the pool in there, so I'll get rid of all this before I take my before and afters, but I'm hoping I've got enough. Hi everyone, I think the battery in my phone was that low that it stopped recording the sound at this point. I was basically just talking about how I was going to brush away the excess water and also apologising for not being able to film the rest of the video, as obviously the battery was too low on my phone. So I just want to say at this point that thanks very much for watching the video, and if you could like and subscribe I would really appreciate it. Thanks very much.